Up next on the Tesla Plaid channel. This is our first time coming out since we took the weight out of the back of the Plaid. That's the fastest 60 foot I've ever ran.
Oh yeah.
Showtime Dragstrip, June 8th, 2022. Hey, if you're in the greater Tampa area and looking for a place to race, especially while Bradenton's being repaved, check out Showtime. It's early still, not a ton of cars here yet. This is our first time coming out to Showtime since we took the weight out of the back of the Plaid. We've still got both front seats in it. We've also got the subwoofer still in here. That's about 23 pounds. Don't want to remove that because it's nice to listen to some tunes on the way to and from the track. So even with everything out of the back of this, it's no less comfortable to drive. A little noisier. Hey, if I was driving a Corvette, that's going to be a little noisier too, and it's only 2 seats. So this is my 2-seater Tesla. Yeah, it's maybe not as slick looking as a Corvette, a little faster than most. All right, a whole lot faster than every production Corvette that's ever been made when it comes right down to it. We're in the stock Pirelli P Zeros 19-inch tires on the stock Tesla 19-inch wheels tonight. One of the Nittos picked up some road debris here at the track last time I was here, so we've got to get one of those tires repaired. Let's see if we can run some 5s tonight. All right, this is our first pass here at Showtime since we took the weight out. We're at 95% battery state of charge, peak performance ready, and there's another Plaid out here. I'm more concerned about getting my best ET, which I'm going to get if I can get fully into launch control. So he knows the drill. Yeah, I might just have to ignore him. I need to make this launch count. All right, here we go. All right, that might have been a 5-second pass. All right, as much as I wanted to race Craig, I'm gonna have to do that on the next pass because I was trying to get into the 5s.
There you are. I was wondering where you're at.
How's it going? Good to see you, Tom.
121.
604? That's not right. All right, I'm gonna make another pass.
Yeah, I guess these kids over here, it's their first time here, and they were asking about you. So
yeah,
I might stop over there and.
Okay, I'm gonna make a back-to-back pass here, and my goal is 5s on this pass.
Oh yeah, yeah, 5s. Yeah. Well, I've been following you.
All right, you know what the story is. All right, Tom, this is the one. Well, it felt like a solid pass. 604, 121, 152 60 foot though. I mean, we've done 145s out here before we took the weight out, so I think we might have had a traction issue there. I didn't specifically feel it, but I'm gonna see what I can do to get better traction on this next pass. All right, we're gonna line up with the other Tesla Plaid again, and the starter is gonna hold the light for us, and we're gonna try to get in right around the same time. Here we go. If we get good traction, we should be in the 5s. Got to watch the light here. Now, yeah, we got more power than either. Okay, that's interesting. I just got a brake fluid low message. Never seen that before. Any better?
599, 121.
599.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're in the 5s. I was hoping to be on the bottom half of the 5s. I just got a low brake fluid message.
Oh.
It says pull over safely. I want to make another pass. I think I'll let it cool off and I'll do one more.
You don't have electric brakes on this too, you know?
Yeah, it still uses hydraulic. All right, thanks, Tom.
All right.
All right, that ticket's more along the lines of what we were expecting. We ran a 599 at 120.6 with a 146 60 foot and 395 to half track, 121 reaction to Craig's 144. So we were pretty close on the light. He ran a 609 at 118.9. So about 1.5 miles slower on his side and a 1/10 of a second exactly. You might be asking yourself, is it worth taking all this weight out for only a 1/10 of a second? Well, it should be more like a 1/10 and a half or hopefully closer to 2/10. Let's make another run and see if we can get a low 590. All right, we're gonna make another pass here back to back. He wasn't interested. Something. That was strange. Maybe he was just eager to get on it while his tires were hot. Okay. See if we can get deeper in the 590s on this pass. Preparing for launch. Ready to launch. Keep the tires a little bit there. I really should have shook the water off the tires a little bit there. I was juggling several things and trying to get lined up with that pickup truck. So I think what I'll do this time is I'll just come straight around, make one more back-to-back pass. Any better?
605 at 120.
Yeah, I heard the tires make.
Yeah, they said you spun off the line.
Yeah, I'm gonna try one more.
Right tire.
Right back to back.
All right.
605 on that pass, not the pass we wanted. We'll do another one right back to back. If we don't get it on this pass, we're going to switch lanes. Preparing for launch. Oh yeah, stuff good that time. I'm thinking about making a right lane pass just to get the data. We're at 88% after that pass. Usually our fourth or fifth pass is usually the fastest. Any better?
Oh, look at that.
I'm looking. There we go, 595.
Yes.
I like it.
330.
That's the fastest 60 foot I've ever ran.
Yes, I know. Yeah, yeah.
I ran a 1444 down at Bradenton with a 390, 330. So it's not my best 330, but it's my best 60 foot. Close to my best 8th mile. I did a 593. I'm going to do another pass right lane and back to back while it's hot. And I might be able to hit that
Yeah,
593.
well, they say it's your fourth run, you know, that you're usually your quickest.
Exactly. So that was 4. 5 should be good as well. I'll do the other lane just to get data.
Yeah.
Sounds good, Tom.
All right.
Oh, I love this ticket. 595 with a 143.60 foot. That's a solid pass. It felt like it just stuck like glue. I mean, on the one hand, maybe I should do that lane again, but I like to get data, and been a fair number of cars down that right lane, fewer in the left. If we run slower, we won't know if it's just that we're down to 88% or if it's difference in the right lane. But let's do one. I told you, man.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm gonna try the other lane. Hey, can I go down the middle for just this last run?
That's 60 foot everys.
It is, absolutely is.
One last time, Andrew just gave me 20 bucks. I told him to go through the middle.
Okay, it sounds like I owe him 20 bucks. You want me to roll through? He wants me to roll through. Let's do that. All right.
595, baby.
Absolutely, man.
That time that passed before, I heard the tire go. I was, oh
Yeah, I
man,
know.
it launched, but he spun.
I didn't really shake the water off that time.
Yeah.
I'd gone through the box, but I think we got a good chance here.
Hell yeah.
All right, drag strip, brake performance ready, 88%, battery state of charge. I want to get in as shallow as I can. Starter's going to hold the light for me. Here we go. Preparing for launch, and that should be it. Yeah, oh good. A little bit of slip right there. Haven't seen any brake-related warnings again after that one. I think we waited a little bit long to brake on that pass, and it's now time to let these brakes cool off. You know, it's 88 degrees outside. I'm not wearing all this gear because it's comfortable. I'm sweating like crazy, but safety is important, and that means cooling off the brakes as well. Any better? Give me some good news, Tom.
597, almost
597.
120, 394, 330.
Felt like it hooked up pretty good.
Yeah, it looked like it hooked up good too.
Yeah.
145, 60.
Yeah, and I'm going off the tree. You know, I'm trying to get a decent reaction on these as well. Mile an hour, a little bit less. I'm down to 86% battery after that run.
Yeah,
I like it.
That's it.
So 3 of the last 4 were in the 5s. After the 595 run, we backed it up with a 597 run at 119.94 with a 145 60 foot and a 394 to the half track. I've been trying to take these off the tree and have a decent reaction time. This one was rated 1/10 of a second. Not spectacular, but passable. Now, wow, he's moving. He had a better reaction time too.
I need my motor, everything.
You gonna be running 5s? You know you're gonna need 5s now. I got 3 5s right here.
I know, I see.
Did you see it?
Took the seats out.
Yeah, I did.
My motor was weak, my tranny, I got no more excuses. I'm back.
I'm looking forward to it, Luis. I really am.
So next week,
Wednesday?
I have a running tomorrow, I got a tune on Friday, and Wednesday I'm coming.
All right, I'll look for you Wednesday. Sounds
sure.
great, Luis. All right, Luis with the Grand National told me he's going to be out here with new motor and trans running in the 5s, so we're looking forward to that. All right, made a quick stop at the local Wawa where they've got a supercharger. This one's only 10 minutes from Showtime, which is great. The closest one to Bradenton is more than 20 minutes away. We're leaving Wawa with 99%. We'll get over to Showtime with about 97% and try to make some more attacks on a low 590 pass. And it's at 97 now. We're drag strip mode, peak performance ready, and I'm expecting to get deep into the 590s on this pass. Oh, it feels like it's got a lot of power. And if this track sticks, we should be in good shape. All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, that feels good. We haven't seen any warnings at all since that one on the second pass earlier. We made 4 passes after that. No warnings whatsoever. All right, 96% after that pass. And my plan is to make 4 quick back-to-back passes here. Yeah, I prefer to race other cars, but tonight we're trying to see how deep we can get into the 590s. Nothing special about the conditions tonight. Not really much wind. It's 86 degrees. How'd we do?
594, 121.
All right, that's my best at this track.
Look at the 60 foot and the 330.
Oh yeah. 143 again, and 391, not quite the 390 that I hit at the other track, but that was our first pass on this charge. I'm at 96%, so I'm gonna go 4 quick ones back to back, and I'm optimistic we're gonna beat that 593.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
We should.
Based on the
anyway.
pattern, as long as I can hook up. All right, we're gonna go immediately around, no brake, boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go for the second run in a row. He's holding the light for me. Give me a few seconds to get down into launch control. Ready to launch. That felt pretty good otherwise, but I'm predicting more of like 599 on that pass if I had to guess, because we lost a little bit on the 60 foot, and that's going to come all the way through the ticket.
598, 121.
598. Yeah, we just chirped a little bit there, and that was the difference. We'll do another. It's pretty close to my guess. I was thinking 599 is 598. Let's do another one right back to back, and hopefully these street tire cars that are going down right now aren't gonna take our prep off the track.
Bitch, put it in the middle.
Right in the middle of the groove.
Put it right in the middle of the groove.
I'll do it on this pass.
Yes.
All right. On this pass, we're gonna take it right down the center of the groove. All right, rolled through, running back. All right. Let's see if that'll give us the little extra traction that we need. Yep, ready to launch. Oh, it's good. That might be it. I heard the tiniest amount of noise out of the tire. Definitely in the 590s. We're at 92% battery state of charge after that third run. Remember, we rolled in here with 97, so we used 5% over these last 3 runs. Is that it?
598.
598. Same as the previous. I thought the traction was pretty good. I mean, I heard a tiny little noise, just the tiniest bit.
Well, you know, since you haven't been here, he scraped the track.
Yeah.
The whole thing. You know, he just did the last part of it, I guess this week, you know. And he's putting down the good PJ1, you know.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it was solid traction on that 594 pass. And I mean, all these 5s are good.
yeah, yeah.
I'm going to do one more right now back to back. Okay, well, we're all in the 590s. That's the good news. In 594 in that first pass, usually the first pass is not the fastest. It's just a matter of finding the traction to get the 60 foot that we need to beat that 594. And hopefully beat the 593 we ran out of Bradenton.
You want to go again?
Yeah.
Are you trying to do middle?
I wanted to get Millsy's thoughts on where I should line up.
Millsy.
598 right in the middle of the groove.
Yeah, and it didn't spin though that time.
No, it just a tiniest little
just
chirp.
a little
Just
smidgy.
the tiniest little chirp.
Yeah, I heard that, but it didn't chirp as much that time. Now, I don't know if that's because you were in the groove that it.
I agree. It was not as much as the previous
What
pass.
was, yeah, what was your
598.
60? What was
I
your
haven't
60?
looked at the ticket yet. But where should I line up on this one?
Out on Almerton.
146.
And the one before that.
146.
They both were 146.
Yeah, the tickets are almost identical.
Okay.
Mile an hour, a little bit less on the last one.
So you cheated to the right last time on the one on the first
that
one?
previous one, yeah.
That's
Just a
normally
tiny bit.
where you cheat is on the right. Your fastest passes are coming out of the left lane, right? Or no?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Left lane.
What do you want? You tell me you want a little glue up there? I'll give you a little glue somewhere.
A little glue out of the
Tell me where you're
groove.
gonna line up.
Just a little glue out of the groove.
Out of the groove.
Yeah, to the right of the
Left
groove.
to right.
Yeah, right of the groove, little glue.
Dusty, can you give just a little dusty to the right side of the groove for
Hey, how's it going, yo-ho?
very special request for Mr. Andrew. Just a light dust, just right of the groove. We're trying to get it down.
This is my fourth pass. The fourth pass was fast as I think last time, so this is the one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hey, listen, if it's not a 95, just keep right on going. Get on Almerton and see you next week.
Do you know if he sprayed both lanes or did he spray?
Yeah, he sprayed the left one.
Oh, he did spray left.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's where I was going.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is pass number 4. Ooh, I can feel the grip out here in the glue. Okay, I think if we're gonna beat those times, it's gonna be on this pass. And ready for launch. Here we go. Oh yeah! And an 0-3-1 reaction too. This is the one. Oh, I felt that. It just hooked up and went. That was the pass right there. All right, we're at 90% battery state of charge. We could probably run another one similar to that while the track is that sticky. Might just do it, but I'd like to get lined up with another car. First things first though, let's look at this ticket. That had to have been it.
596.
596, I could have swore
Yeah, you had a
that felt faster.
330.
On a 144 60 foot.
Yeah, yeah.
So it must have been at the top that it came off a little bit. I mean, it really felt like that was the fastest pass I'd made, even faster than 594. It stuck and it took off.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
60 foot, 144, you can't beat that. I'm debating whether to do a fifth.
Oh yeah, why not?
All right.
You're here.
Came this far. All right. I'll see you in a minute. It hooked up and it went.
It did, but I heard a little smidge. Did you hear it sounded like about 10 feet out. I heard just a little.
Did you? I didn't hear it.
Not when you left.
And I had a 144 60 foot.
Yeah, when you left,
that was solid.
Yeah, it hooked and left, but then it's about 10 feet out. I thought I
Little
heard
chirp?
just a slight one.
Well,
But it's hard because sometimes you're hearing the glue pulling too. But
Prior
it didn't. When you left, it didn't chirp.
I'm still at 90% charge. And the first time I ever ran a 599 out here, it was in fact the 5th run. So this is 5. So let's make it apples to apples and
Let's do it.
it's this run or nothing.
Okay.
I'm gonna go left again.
Yes.
Every pass in the 590s, that's saying something. Okay, where's the glue? Trying to do just a slightly different line than the last pass. All right, here we go. Oh, a little chirp there. Well, it should be a 590 pass. And we're going to take a break, let the brakes cool down. I don't like to make any more than 5 passes without a break, or 3 on the quarter mile, back to back. 8th mile here, I'll do 5.
597, 120 and a half.
Yeah, it's right there.
Well,
And the 60 foot,
Yours,
145.
your 330 is right there, you know,
Yeah.
all the time. 394.
Yeah, 393, 394. Well, we gave it a run. I mean, the good news is that was 5 passes in a row, all 590s.
Well,
Right?
I've been having an argument with these guys, you know,
Yeah.
over the Teslas and over their cars, you
Yeah.
know. And I said, can you take your car out? Can you run it 5 times in a row in a half hour?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
And not only that, but they blow up too.
Yeah. Like the GTR I ran
Yeah, I
on
saw
Saturday,
that,
right?
Yeah.
That was
A
unfortunate.
hole right through the block.
That's going to be an expensive one. I think he was talking maybe 50 grand. Let's
Oh yeah, I know that. Some of
330.
them got 50 grand in those motors.
3. So if I look at
Some got 20 grand in the transmission.
so looking at the timestamps, those 5 runs were made in a span of 19 minutes. 19 minutes from the first run to the 5th run,
Yeah,
and all 590s.
yeah.
So yeah.
And not only that, man, you
Yeah.
got them on the lights too. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, oh man, you're just so good on those lights.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to cut lights on these. I had an 05 on that one, an 03 on the previous. I mean, these don't compare to guys that are on a trans brake or anything, but I mean, for a foot brake, you know, I'll take an 05 and 03,
Oh, yeah.
08.
Well, that's a winner every time.
Yeah, because for the most part, I mean, a 596 with an 03 reaction, that's 599, including the reaction time. I haven't seen any fast. What's the fastest car you've seen out here tonight?
They're not.
Yeah, even that black truck, I think, is maybe a high 6 at best.
Yeah, they're
That-
running high 6s. Yeah.
That's too bad. Tom, I'll see you next Wednesday, and the Grand National's back next Wednesday.
Oh, it is.
He tells me he's got a new motor, new trans, and that he thinks he's getting the 5s.
Okay.
So that'll be
All right,
something to look forward to Wednesday. And then you guys have Saturday right after that. I'll be at both.
Yeah. I got something for you next Wednesday.
Okay, I'll look for you Wednesday, Tom.
All right.
All right, see you, man.
See ya.
All right, we're going to take it out of drag strip mode. It's probably going to be it for us tonight. There's just no competition out here tonight. Next week we'll have the Grand National. He says he's running 5s. See, we ran a total of 10 runs, although across 2 charges, 5 and 5. And of the 10 runs we made tonight, 8 of them were in the 590s. Only 2 where we spun were in the 6s. I think we had a 605. And good night of testing. Looking forward to some faster cars to race against. Just a few final thoughts as we leave the track. So our best run tonight, 594. Just 500s better than our best ever previous time with full weight, which was a 599 at this track. But we can't ignore that drag strip runs are not apples to apples unless they're on the same night, in the same lane, on the same everything. So obviously there's differences tonight versus the time we ran a 599, and we can't pretend that if we were full weight that we would have ran a 599 tonight when we'd only done that once in over 100 passes at this track. Typical passes here, 603, 604, 605. The gray Plaid that was out here tonight, which is identical in every way to this car, except it's full weight, but it's got the 19-inch wheels and the Pirellis. His best tonight was a 609 and only went up from there. He had a bunch of runs in the 610s. Our 594 best tonight might have been that same 609. That's 0.15 exactly between our runs. So like for like, I think we're about a 1/10.5 faster. That was true at Bradenton between those weeks back to back, 929, and then the following week, with the only difference being the weight and similar weather, same track, similar prep. Ran a 915 and then later a 916 the following week. So looks to me like really the benefit of this weight reduction is a 1/10.5. And for me, the best news of all was that of the 10 runs we ran tonight, 8 of them were in the 590s. That's pretty exciting. Hope you enjoyed this night of testing. Next time we'll be racing other cars, including Bradenton tomorrow night. And we'll see you next time right here on the Tesla Plaid channel. I need to make this launch count.
Those were a couple of nice passes.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't leave with you on the first one. I was trying to get into launch control because I was trying to get it a 5-second pass.
Yeah.
I spun after you left, and then I spun on my third pass. But
Was
my
that right?
other 3 I hooked up.
I saw 595.
Yeah, 595 was the best. I backed it up with a 597, and just prior to that I had a 599.
Yeah.
Yeah, was hoping to get another 593 like I did out at Bradenton, but I don't think it's going to happen tonight. And I got a brake warning on there. It said low brake fluid.
Did it really?
Never seen that before.
Huh.
It did it when I braked kind of on the late side and I had all that momentum going. So I'm hoping that it was just because the level was
the level pushed forward.
from the G forces of
Yeah.
braking so late. I'm hoping that's all it was. It didn't show again on the, I made 3 passes after I saw that. And here it said pull over safely. All right. Well, I might have to go and charge and come back if some fast cars come out here. We got this this Hellcat, and I seem to remember this Camaro. This Fox body can run pretty fast. So we'll see what we get out here. What was your best run tonight? I saw some 6.0s.
I had 609.
609 was your best?
When you ran the 599.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. And your solo passes were
611, 612. They were.
Okay.
They're off. I was running a pretty consistent 604.
Yeah. Yeah, I seem to recall you were in that mid 6.0, 604, 605
Yeah.
range.